Maki and Toji are one of the strongest characters in JJK. Both of them are very similar in a lot of ways and practically have the same fighting style. So who would win in a matchup between these two? Yo guys, so today I got Maki versus Toji, and obviously I mean a fully realized, a fully awakened Maki versus Toji in his prime. And I wanted to talk about this because it's already a well-debated topic and fans have already accepted one side of the argument, so I just had to give my take on this. Getting straight into it, we have a direct scaling statement from the narrator, unbiased narrator. And of course, you all know I'm referring to the one where Maki is straight up said to be equal to Toji Zenin. Not similar, not close in power, not even second only to Toji Zenin. It straight up says a fighter equal to Toji Zenin. And it does specify Toji Zenin, meaning Toji in his prime, so there is no wiggle room to say it was referring to Toji Fushiguro. So there we have it, Maki and Toji are equals. So how could one of them even win this matchup in the first place? Well, that is when we get into the experience argument. Experience is mainly used to justify why fans think Toji would win, because he was much older than Maki was in JJK, so he should naturally have more fighting experience, which always gives an edge in battles. But I don't necessarily agree with this argument. And the biggest thing for me is Maki has better experience than Toji. And I know that sounds crazy because like Toji's 100 years old or something, but Maki fought Sukuna twice. The first time she fought Meguna and then she fought full form Sukuna. That is much better experience than Toji got. I mean, who did Toji fight? Teen Gojo, who's already worn out, and the other awakened Gojo who just washed him. I mean, there was no experience from that. He just died. Back in his prime, who did he really fight? Who was really a competition? We have no idea, and it probably wouldn't be a Sukuna level threat, if you know what I'm saying. That is the strongest sorcerer in history. And sure, you can sharpen your skills as you get older and get stronger as well. But Maki lived much longer than Toji, so she would be more experienced than Toji, no matter how you spin it. And even if you want to keep it to just JJK, OG JJK Maki, she fought Sukuna twice. That is much better experience than whoever Toji was fighting in the Zenin clan. Another argument for Toji winning is his battle IQ and his plannings. You could say with prep time Toji wins Maki because we haven't really seen Maki do any planning, but that doesn't count because this is a head-to-head, this is a battle, there is no time for prep. This is about who is stronger. And then there's the battle IQ arguments. And I don't think I've seen any battle IQ feats from Toji that help him to win against Maki. There's nothing. Toji's battle IQ is not on the level of Gojo, Sukuna, Megumi, Yuta, Kenjaku, so I don't think that helps him in any way in this matchup. Now, on the other side, arguments for Maki winning. Maki could have just gotten stronger after that statement, so if she was already equal with Toji back then, give her more time to fight and to train and she's definitely stronger than Toji. But you could just say heavenly restriction peaks your human strength, so there is no way for Maki or Toji to get stronger from their peaks. So this point really isn't a strong one. There's also the fact that Maki has better showings than Toji. This is cause Gege was still kind of figuring out the heavenly restriction, but it doesn't help Toji's case. I mean, we see Maki with crazy perception, being able to basically fly, and she even dodged a world-cutting slash. And then there's Toji, who hasn't shown any of these things. When Gojo's in the air, he needs to tie his inverted spear of heaven to a chain of 1,000 miles to reach him. Why not just, I don't know, fly up there? And I know it was early, but it doesn't really help Toji's case at all. And like I said previously in this video, Maki has fought better opponents than Toji. And we know she gets married to Yuta Okotsu, so she's gonna be sparring with him. It's just better experience. Even with skills, you cannot prove that Toji has better sword skills than Maki. So in case you couldn't tell by now, I think Maki beats Toji. with high to extreme difficulty. If we're talking about regular JJK Maki, then extreme diff. Modulo older Maki, prime Maki, then I'd have to give that a high to extreme diff. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with me, or do you think Toji still beats Maki through experience somehow? Let me know your reasons if you think Toji wins, and let it not be because you're a Toji fan, so you think you like him better. I mean, that is kind of valid. Can you believe that there's people that think Toji would win solely because he's a guy and Maki's a woman and men are naturally stronger than... What is going on? Don't bring that to my comments, please. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Really helps out. And I hope I see you next time. Peace.